it's Tina and I'm back, and it is time for another shopping block black. Yes, it's black. Okay, it's a shopping block video. All right, I am not redoing this introduction. You guys know what it is. It is a mix between a anti-haul, a wish list, and a new releases video. We're talking about all the, well, not all, but a lot of new releases that are on the scene, and we're gonna discuss whether or not we're picking it up. But also, I'm trying to block you from actually shopping for these products, so I'm gonna try to talk you out of it while I also try to talk myself out of it. So we have a lot to get through. I'm probably gonna speed through some of these releases because the releases are ticking up. Like, more and more are coming out, or maybe I'm just late to the game, and since I'm not doing these weekly, I'm kind of behind the 8 ball. But anyway, that is not the point. We're going to talk about new releases today and whether or not I'm definitely not picking. Alright, you know what? My bra was just trying to sabotage this outfit as if, you know, and then I can't really show under my arm because I did. Listen, that's not here nor there. Let me scoot over here. Alright, and we're going to talk about all the new releases and the goings on in the beauty community. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So first up, okay, I have two things that are like top of my list. First up is, let me talk about the easiest one first. So we have KVD Beauty has done a rebrand again. I think this is a year later because didn't they just rebrand to KVD Vegan Beauty Doing Good and stuff, and it doesn't stand for anybody's initials. Like, stop, that's not what we're about. Like, they did that whole thing probably a year ago. I'm thinking maybe a little bit longer, and now they're doing a second rebrand where they are now, and I will read it right here. We stand for Cara Veritas Dominicana. No. Decora. And that is apparently supposed to be Latin for value, truth, and beauty. Only it isn't, so it's not actually Latin. So this is pig Latin. They're making this up, and it's the vegan Latin. And then they put all those words together and say your truth is valuable and beautiful. Value, truth, and beauty. But you lying. Why you already lying? Like, what are you doing? We are KVD, tattoo inspired vegan beauty. Why? Y'all need to just leave well enough alone and just drop the KVD altogether. Even Kat Von D herself chimed in on this because apparently she was asked by someone in her comments what she thought about this rebrand, and she was like, oh my god, I wish they would just change the name altogether and stop using my initials. And I get it. I get both sides. I get why she wants to just be done with it. They probably didn't end on good terms. They just had to make it look good to save face publicly and not have the brand tank. So of course they acted like it was amicable, but it probably wasn't. She was probably pushed out. But also I see the brand's point of view where they're like, oh, we have brand recognition with the KVD, so we want to maintain that and still have our loyal buyers and consumers stick with us. So I get both sides, but at this point, I feel like if they had just dropped the KVD altogether and just started out fresh, I feel like they could have just incorporated the V as the vegan part of it and stopped trying to add these things as KVD Vegan Beauty and making the name long and just unnecessary. Because the funny thing is, because we'll talk about one of the new products, the funny thing is when I am using the products and talking about them, I want to say it's Kat Von D Beauty. Like, I haven't distanced the Kat Von D from the KVD. So when you leave the KVD in the name, I kind of subconsciously go into saying Kat Von D. So I think they should just distance themselves. If they're distancing themselves from her, just do a full makeover. And I think they have missed the mark here. And the fact that this is the second time around, I don't know if they can recover from this. It's gonna be very, very difficult. But hopefully if they're gonna stick with this, they just stick with this, because if they do another change again, it's just gonna be a flop. So it's almost like they have to stick to this dud that they already created because they can't do it over again, you know? If they do it again, people are gonna be like, what the hell is wrong with you? So that's the first part of the situation. But they're also available at Ulta. We spoke about this a couple shopping blocks ago, which I think is a good thing because this newest launch that they have is their Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm. I picked it up. I'm wearing it now. I have a review video coming up for this. I'm hoping to get it up before this video. We will see. We will see. But if it is, I will link it down below and also over here. Hopefully I remember to include it. But this foundation balm, there are, I forget how many shades. Oh crap. I think it's like 35 shades or 40 shades of this foundation available. So they have a pretty good shade range, and they've always had a pretty good shade range in their complexion products, which is one thing I will give them credit for. They've always tried to be inclusive, so I think they're holding on to that. They're like beauty with an edge, kind of like Urban Decay is trying to still hold on to that urban part of it, but they're really not urban anymore. They're like Naked Decay. But anyway, Naked Decay, can you imagine? Copyrighted, you can't take that from me, okay? So they're trying to hold on to that tattoo inspiration, which I think is fine. It's fine. They're trying to be that vegan beauty with an edge, and I think it's fine, but they're gonna have to, you know what, just let this happen, let it sit with people, and leave it alone, because if you keep doing this, bringing that up, it's not gonna fly, okay? But I think this product, this foundation, they have a hit on their hands. It is now a viral sensation on TikTok. I don't watch the I don't watch the talks. I don't know what's going on with the kids. I don't know, but apparently it's a viral sensation on TikTok. A lot of people are talking about the coverage, how fabulous it is. And I will tell you right now, coverage, baby, what? Blemish where? Spots where? Hyperpigmentation who? Who is she? I don't know her, okay? It's fantastic. So I definitely picked it up. Already starting off with something that I bought, but I already picked it up, and spoiler, it's okay. That's the spoiler. So let me know if you guys are interested in checking this out. This is $38, so it's not the cheapest foundation on the market, but it's available at Ulta and Sephora. Sephora sale is coming up. You'll be able to get it, your hands on it, and then Ulta has their little point system, so you may be able to get it at a better price. So let me know what you think about that. Next up, another brand that's at Ulta now. Jaclyn Hill. Oh my god. So, Jaclyn Cosmetics, she dropped the hill, by the way, so it's Jaclyn Cosmetics, which makes sense. She's divorced. Like, why are we doing this, right? Like, I need to go and do my name change, but we just, give me a minute, okay? I am working on it because there's a lot of logistics to changing your name after a divorce. It's like a whole situation. Changing it was a situation, and changing it back is going to be a situation. The point is, okay, it's Jaclyn Cosmetics, not Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. So it's Jaclyn Cosmetics. They're now available at Ulta. Not all the products, not all the shades from all her range, but because Jaclyn is owned by Forma Beauty, which is Forma, right? Hold on. Yeah, so it's Forma Brands, not Forma Beauty, but they were previously known as Morphe Holdings. Yes, that Morphe. They are an incubator brand of sorts. So what they do is they take new brands and they market them, they push them to different retailers. They pretty much incubate the brand and make it into a big booming business, right? So they're working with Jaclyn on Jaclyn Cosmetics, which is why she really got into Ulta, because they have the business relationship with Ulta because they're Morphe. I mean, come on, they already have that business relationship. So I'm sure there was some behind the scenes like wheeling and dealing to get Jaclyn into Ulta, along with like the other Morphe brands and whatever else they're dealing with. I don't know what other brands they have under their portfolio, but Morphe and Forma, and I think, hold on, let me see, I'm gonna look it up. Hold on now. All right, so Jaclyn Cosmetics, like I said, but they also have Lipstick Queen, which is interesting. Lipstick Queen is also at Ulta. They have Morphe 2, of course. They also have Playa, which is apparently a hair care company. Bad Habit, ooh, Morphe, of course. Such Good Everything, which is like the gummy bear vitamin brand. Don't ask me nothing. So those are the brands that are under the umbrella. The point is, okay, Forma Brands is pushing Jaclyn Cosmetics. Okay, so Jaclyn just did a holiday launch where she launched like some lip kits that were mystery boxes. That was kind of like, what the hell is going on with that? I think they were just trying to get rid of products that were sitting there and needed to be launched before they actually debuted in Ulta. So I think that's what that is. And it's so underhanded how they market this. Now, say what you will about Jaclyn, all right? About her shady dealings and all that. She will forever be a liar, okay? She embellishes, she does all that. But give credit where credit is due. Jaclyn is one of the best influencers on the platform. She is a seller. Like, she can sell, what's the saying? I don't know. I'm gonna say she can sell water to a fish. Okay, I mean, but if the fish was out of water, he would want water, right? But that's not the point. I'm saying she can sell sand to a desert. Okay, this is what is going on. She sells things, and I've been influenced. This is how good she is. Me, Miss Logical Thinker that can see like things from a distance. I'm still like, ooh, maybe I do want to try that. Is it? Ooh, it looks gorgeous. You know, she can sell it. Okay, so what was I getting at? I have no idea what I was getting at. Oh, yeah. She can sell everything. So she sold these mystery boxes. It flew off the shelves, okay? And it seems like people really like the mystery boxes. She debuted now with Ulta Beauty and her own website. We have blush and bronzer duos. So there are 6 or 7 of them available, right? So you have a blush side and a bronzer side. However, people have been saying that 4 of the bronzers are kind of the same shade. They look very similar, so it's not a very diverse shade range, because you have those 4 shades that are on the light side. They don't even look really medium. They look light, and then you have 2 deep shades, and it's like, you know, but people aren't complaining about the formulation. They're just complaining about the shade range, but it seems like she hit the nail on the head with the formula. I wouldn't mind trying it. I'm gonna be real with you. I am not against it, okay? And then she released her highlighters. So she had the highlighter palette that she released before. Now she released them as singles and added 2 new shades. Again, not gonna lie to you, I kind of want to try out the orange shade. I know. Oh my God. So much so that I almost drove to the store in New York that has it. I was about to, and I said, no, sit down. You're not doing it. You're not doing it. Cut, because they're not cheap at all. Let me see how much they cost. All right, so the bronze blush and duo is $36. That's not as bad as I thought. I thought it was like $40-something. And then the highlighter singles are $29. Again, not as bad as I thought. The loose highlighters are $24. The luminous powders are $32. And then she has 2 shades of the highlighters in minis for $16. That is better than I expected. Not gonna lie, I thought these were gonna be crazy. I might go and check these out. I'm not gonna lie to you and act like, oh, I'm so above it. I am not. I like her highlighter palettes, and I do think when she tries, she can be very good at creating shades and creating like textures and formulations that are beautiful. So I hate to say it, and I know you guys are like, oh hell no, we're not giving her another chance, and I understand completely. I am here with you. I agree for the most part. So she released this, and again, sold out, and it seems to be sold out on the Ulta website. Like, a lot of the shades are gone, like out of stock, but you can still find it in store. Like I said, it shows in stock at the store that's local to me. So I might go check it out. I don't know. We will see. But not everything from her line is gonna be at Ulta. Then she released liquid lipsticks. Liquid lipsticks. You heard me right. She released liquid lipsticks, and people are like, oh wow, she really did it. So here's the thing about Jaclyn. What Jaclyn is gonna do is be gorgeous. She is just breathtaking. When she does a video, you're like, oh my god, why is she so pretty? She takes her photos. She's gorgeous, right? This launch video that she did had me over here like, are you serious? Like, she was appealing to your emotions. She was appealing to the girl in you. Like, she's all about girl boss, and she's like woman empowerment, and yeah, be outspoken, because that's the name of the liquid lipstick. Like, she was out here like rah, being the biggest cheerleader for herself, and I'm just like, this is some emotional and social manipulation if I've ever seen it, and that is what she is good at. That is what she is so good at. She uses her parasocial influence over people that know and love her. They don't even know her. That love her, and she really plays into that. And she will have you guys rooting for her no matter, because you see this video, you're like, yay, she's overcome adversity, and oh my god, yeah, she's powering on because her lipsticks were a fail. Like, people went in on her, and look at her, she's rising from the dust like a phoenix. And it's like, did this girl even address the issues? Really? I mean, the least she could do, well, not even the least. I can't even say that's the least because she actually did a lot better than a lot of brands. She refunded everybody their money for the lipstick. She took a hit. She took a loss for that, okay? So I think in that way, even though I don't know if everybody got their refunds, I think in that way, she did right by the consumer in giving them their money back. However, she has not truly addressed the issue, and she said she was gonna get the products tested and she was spending so much money doing this, that, and then the other, but then it kind of was brushed under the rug. She never truly came back and told us what happened, apart from telling us that there were fuzzy gloves somehow involved, and I'm like, that makes sense to you? And it sounds like it's just some story that they came up with that could be plausible, and just said, give them that, run for the hills, go hide off social media for the next year. Which, be fair, okay? For somebody that was taking as much backlash as she was, I would disappear from the internet too. And remember, she has issues with anxiety and she's always spoken up about this. So this is not news. I can see why she was taking that break, and she did need it. So I can't even be too hard on her about it. And that's the thing, you hear me, even me, I'm like, you can't be too hard on Jaclyn. But truly, she never quite addressed the issue, but wants to walk up here like she's a girl boss. And then she's making it seem like this is her rising from the ashes, as if the ashes weren't her burning her reputation. Like, come on, girl, you created this situation for yourself. You created this and you never quite owned up to it. Like, you tried to pass the buck onto everybody else, and it's your brand. You're the CEO, right? So why aren't you owning this, right? Why aren't you owning this? That was my first reaction to the release video. She's gorgeous. Like, the editing, it was so well done. Like, it felt inspirational. And if I didn't know the backstory behind it, and if I didn't know what happened, as if it didn't just happen, then this would have felt a little better to me, coming from the powerful empowerment, inspire, motivation standpoint. But the fact that she's trying to leap off the back of her failure as a brand owner is just like, girl, you did this to yourself. Are you serious? Anyway, they're lipsticks. Let me just stop before I get... This could be a whole Jaclyn Hill video. Anyway, they're lipsticks. These are a liquid lipstick though. So she took some of the shades from the disaster of a lipstick launch. She added them and made them into a liquid lipstick formula. She added new shades and she's releasing it as her liquid lipstick nudes. When you look at this swatch photo, tell me what you see. I see pinks. I see pinks everywhere. Pink, 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 and then 2 dark brown. Me not even see one shade. Maybe 3 shade I could wear. I don't see one shade in here for me, but she wants to tell you that this is a full range. It's gonna cover everybody. Did that sound weird to you guys? I'm sorry. I apologize. It is late and I'm acting up. Okay, so here's the thing. What is this? So there are liquid lipsticks and lip pencils. And honestly, I don't think this is a bad launch. I think she can add some more diversity to that shade range. And here's the thing about her video. So I watched her swatch video where she was showing the products, and she was like, oh, we tested this out on thousands of people. And right away I was like, you liar, you're lying. Thousands of people, thousands of people. Thousands. You didn't even say hundreds. You went with thousands. At this point, I don't know if she can count. Does she know how much 1,000 is? 1,000? Much less thousands, so multiple thousands? Are you nuts? Are you nuts? You probably tested this on dozens of people. Maybe, not even 100. You stop lying. So that exaggeration in and of itself pissed me the hell off. I was like, you are a liar from the pits of hell, and I hope you choke on the liquid lipstick. Anyway, she did not, if she thought this was diverse, she did not test enough people, because I'll tell you right now, on me, maybe 3. Maybe 3. One of them is gonna be a rich deep shade, but none is truly gonna be a nude on me. So whatever, y'all let me know if y'all are getting this. They look cute enough, and I do think Jaclyn can do highlighters and lipsticks and nude lipsticks because it's in her wheelhouse. That's what she's known for. So I don't think it's like a bad approach, but like, no, me don't want none of our liquid lipstick. And haven't we already gone through the liquid lipstick phase, or are we going back into it now because we're wearing masks and we need a transfer proof lip product? Maybe that's why we're going back into it, but I thought we left liquid lipsticks years ago, like 2016, because they were so dry. Anyway, moving on. So I spoke about KVD and Jaclyn for about 20 minutes, and I can't do that anymore, so I have to move quickly. So next up we have Lys Beauty, which is the first black-owned clean beauty brand at Sephora. Excuse me, black-owned, oh my god. So Lys Beauty, it stands for Love Yourself, which is cute. It's empowering. This is the kind of empowering statement I want to see behind a brand from someone who is trying to really bring change into the beauty space, and I am loving it. This is a more affordably priced brand in Sephora. All the products are under $30. In fact, the majority of the products are under $25. The foundation is the most expensive one at $22. And I am here for it. I already bought, I tested. That video is also coming up. It's on the editing block. It's about to go live. It's a long video though because I bought quite a few products and I did demo and wear tests and everything. So this is a new brand that I definitely think is worth checking out. So stay tuned for my video. I go through all the details and you will hear a lot more from me about this brand. But Lys, are you interested? I think you should be. You should be. Support. Okay, wait, I need to say this. Hold up. I do not think just because a brand is black or just because they are owned by someone of color that you should automatically support them. If they're an indie brand, I don't think you should automatically support them. You should support brands that you feel good about supporting. Black, white, Martian, you should support brands that you're comfortable and happy to support, okay? Don't feel pressured or don't feel bad because you're not supporting a brand that is black owned. I want you guys to feel good about purchases, and I feel like Lys Beauty is one of those brands that's bringing this beautiful idea to the forefront, and I think it's a brand worth supporting. But again, I don't feel people should be pressured into supporting things unless they're really into it. You know what I mean? Because there's some people that are like, you can't say anything bad about Lys Beauty or even FENTY because they're black owned or they're backed by black women, and you should, you know, like woman power. And I'm like, but if it's bad, I'm gonna tell you it's bad because I don't want you to waste your money on it. You get what I'm saying? But I just, why did I needed to say that. I needed to say it. Just hold on to that, okay? All right, I talked about this already, right? Yeah, I talked about that. Why do I have it on my list? Oh, this is an old list. The way how that list was old, child, but I did talk about the things that I needed to talk about, and I think I actually repeated the Lys thing. But anyway, moving on. Let's talk about, so we spoke about this in the last shopping blog video. Hindash is now releasing his own beauty brand, and the first product is the Beautology Palette. So pop it up, Tina, go! So this palette is how many pans? Let me see. You don't have it saved, my girl. Whoa. So this is a 6-pan multi-purpose palette, and it has ombre shades for all 6 pans, so you really have a multitude of colors that you can create from this palette. And it's a multi-purpose palette, which means you can use it on the face or on the eyes. Okay, cute Beautology. If you watched his story, because he started out as an artist, an actual artist, like paintings and that kind of artist, and then he moved into beauty and makeup artistry, which actually goes hand in hand. And I really like that he has that background because it shows in his artistry and his knowledge of color theory and shadowing, and it's beautiful. I love his work. And this palette is, it seems like it's him, right? Because he knows to mix shades. But the problem I'm having with this palette is if you aren't an artist, if you don't have an eye for color theory, how is this gonna work for you? Like, if you're a novice or a beginner, like, are you gonna be able to like get the full usage out of this palette? Because let me ask you this, how good do you think you are gonna be at mixing shades and getting it identical on both eyes? I don't know how well you're gonna do at that, but I can see you using just the dark end or just the light end and maybe in the middle. But then to mix and match, I don't know how many people are gonna be doing that, and for $70, I need more than that. So I think this is a beautiful palette. I am actually mildly intrigued, and I might wanna go ahead and grab it. I'll think about it. It's something that I have to think about because it is $70, like I said, and I don't know if I'm that invested in Hindash just yet. But we'll see. We will see if it's something that I pursue. Okay, let's talk about Melt Cosmetics and their cream blushes that they just launched. It's now available on Sephora as well, and you know the sale is coming up, so maybe maybe we'll see. So there are 8 shades of this cream blush, and a couple of them are just a satin cream, like a matte cream, and then a few of them are shimmery creams. And these seem to be 22, wait, are they $22 for real? I really had to go check. They're $22. That is not a bad price point at all. I have been asked if I'm gonna get these, and I don't know yet. I'm still debating it because I have tons of cream blushes that I want to try out. And now that I see the price point, I might check these out. The thing about it is these are orangey shades, which are beautiful, but I feel like they're very one tone. There's no pink, and I get it because these are tones that I personally would love. But the shimmer ones, I don't know that I need a shimmer blush cream. You know what I mean? Because isn't that just a cream highlight? And do I want that? Do I care about that? And then the cream ones just look okay. I don't know, like I am really debating this. I don't know, I don't know. I look at it and I'm not in love with the shade range. And then the shade that I would get is the orange one, right? Which one is the orange one though? I'm looking at it, I'm like, Sandy Cheeks, I guess? That would be the one that I would go for. But then the other shades, no, I don't, you know, I don't really want them. I don't, but I feel like I have to get one to test it out, at least one. So I might get Sandy Cheeks, but I saw people use these and apply them, and I'm like, they sheer out, they don't have like a real punch of color. I don't know, I don't think I am interested. Another thing that people asked me about is the Circle Loco palette from Natasha Denona. Not gonna buy it. So Natasha Denona, she's released this new palette. It was leaked before because apparently it wasn't supposed to be launched for a while, but somebody bought it in store and they did a review of it. Like, it was a whole situation, okay? And I find this happens a lot with Natasha Denona. Her products get leaked and it's almost feeling a little bit like ABH, where oops, it got leaked, so here it is. And she even did a pre-order on her website. Like, I feel like Natasha should be beyond pre-orders. Like, pre-orders are for indie brands that need that capital to actually produce the product. I don't think big brands and big money-making brands like this, for $129, $129, right? Or is it $125? $129 palette, you should not be doing pre-orders. Like, what? That's tacky. I just think that's tacky for this kind of brand. But for an indie brand, it makes sense. Like, an indie brand thrives on pre-orders. That makes sense. Leave it to indie brands to do that. Don't do that for this $129 palette. For what? Anyway, La de Cheer drop. So this palette is her most colorful. I was looking at this and I'm like, let me find out Natasha is trying to get me out here buying her products. It goes without saying I'm not buying this, and I'll tell you why. If you look at this palette, it screams Juvia's Place. Tell me this doesn't scream Juvia's Place to you. Those purples, those greens, tell me that's not a Juvia's Place palette. And I'm positive you can get a similar color story from Juvia's Place or any of these indie brands that have nice formulations. I know people say that Natasha's formulation is really nice. I don't dispute it. It might be just really great. I don't say it's not. But is it $129 great when you can get an indie brand palette? There's so many other brands to choose from that does color, that I feel like you can get this same palette or a similar story from them. Even buying singles from an indie brand to make this color story would be less than $129. I'm telling you that now, because you can get indie brand single eyeshadows for $5, $6, okay? And you can get all of them and make your own color story, select the shades that you're drawn to for less than this price point. And this, to me, should have been a mini palette. Because people, here's the thing, people, as much as I want people to love color and embrace color, people aren't gonna be that drawn to this palette as they are with her other palettes, right? Her more wearable palettes. So this is gonna be for a niche market, which is fine, right? If you're indie. But for this, like, more mainstream, she's trying to be mainstream, this more mainstream brand, I feel like to have this size palette is not gonna sell as much, because not a lot of people are gonna buy a $129 palette for colors that they're not gonna wear daily. While it makes sense, like for the Biba palette where you're like, well, I'll wear this all the time, I'm gonna get so much use out of it, I'll spend $129. This to me would have been better served in the medium size $65 palette. because not a lot of people are gonna use this much product, this much color. Like, are you gonna go through that green, that blue, and that orange? What is shaking? Stop it. Are you gonna go through that green, that bright pink, that bright orange at any point in life? No, you're not. So yeah, whatever to this. Okay, next up, Fenty and the body sauce. So I actually got a DM about this. Somebody was so mad, pissed off, and fed up that Fenty would release a body sauce product, and she wanted me to be mad along with her. And I'm like, I'm not mad at it. I'm not. I'm really not. And I get the argument that this product, it doesn't make as much sense since we're in a panorama and nobody's really going out. But you see people in Miami acting all the way up. Like, they're acting up, child. People are out here, okay? But, okay, people are not supposed to be out and about. I'm not out and about. You see me here, right? So this is more like a vacation type of product, a summer type of product, where you're gonna sauce up your body and get all glowy and be like, ooh, baby, look at me. And you're gonna go out and about for people to see you, right? So I get the argument that, why are you doing this now? Nobody's really going outside. But at the same time, summer's coming up, people are wearing less clothes, people are also wanting to glow. Like, if I'm showing a little décolletage, I could glow up here, right? And I haven't gotten a lot of sun, okay? So my skin is looking a little bit pale. It's fine. So I can add, I don't self-tan, so maybe I want to add on a little sauce so I could be saucy, right? And people are going to take pictures for the gram, because you know that's what people do. People are still trying to live their lives and still have fun even though they're out and about, things are restricted, you know? And it makes sense as well for the lineup from Fenty. Every year around this time, around summertime, Fenty releases a body product. Remember when they released the Body Lava that was glowy, the shimmer? And they released like the loose powder to like glow up your shoulders and stuff? This adds to their line because they're known for releasing a body product annually. So it made sense for this to be a summer product. So I'm not offended by this. It's a big bottle. It's expensive. I ain't buying it. I'm not about that life, but I don't see how this would make me upset at all. I think it's cute if you're into that. Just as how I wasn't into the Body Lava and paying like $50 for that glow thing. Let me tell you something. I got a sunburn from that damn Body Lava, because if I had not applied that, I would have been fine. But here I was trying to glow out in the sun in Jamaica. No sunscreen because I didn't think we were going to be out in the sun like that. And child, the way I got a sunburn from putting the oil on me, y'all be careful. If you're putting those oils on, make sure you put on a sunscreen, a heavy duty sunscreen too, and layer it up and reapply it, because when the sun hits that oil, it's gonna roast you. And it roasted the hell out of me because I don't even burn. That was my second sunburn ever in life, and I was not amused. So just be careful with those body products. They attract sun. They attract sun. It's like frying chicken. Anyway, in addition to this release from Fenty, they added a new bronzer shade called Thick Mint, and it is their deepest shade, and it's like a cool tone neutral dark shade. When I tell you this looks so sexy, this would not suit me at any point, but it looks so good that I almost want to get it. I almost just want to get it to use as an eyeshadow. It looks so good. It's $30, and it just looks like the perfect dark brown, neutral, cool tone brown, just ooh, so rich and buttery and sex. It looks so good. So if you're darker skin tone, I love that Fenty is expanding their shade range for their bronzers. So thank you, Fenty. You did good, baby. You did good. Speaking of bronzers for dark skin, Colored Rain just released their new bronzers. So there are 6 shades available. They range from light to deep dark. They're $16 a piece. And honey child, I already picked up 2, so they're on their way to me. You know I'm gonna be showing you guys this. Again, an indie brand that I want to support that is doing it for the girls. They are really not just like, when I say girls, I'm not just talking about vagina carriers or femme identifiers. I am talking about girls, and it's all of us, everybody, girl, just like I say, child. So just don't want anybody. Okay, you know what? I should have stick to child. They are doing it for the children, and I am available for it. So I picked up 2 shades. They are on their way to me. Definitely think this is a beautiful range, and I hope the formulation is stunning, because if it is, I am all about it, okay? Do it for the girls, do it for the peoples, do it for us. I am available. Oh, I didn't mention this about Fenty as well. Let's go back to Fenty. Miss Fenty is releasing Fenty hair. What do you think she's gonna release? Oh my god. So we have Fenty Beauty, Fenty Skin, Fenty Lingerie, come here, Fenty Savage, and now Fenty Hair. If she got some smell goods for the hair, because that's what I always want, is for my hair to smell beautiful. I don't care if it's gonna be clean, right? I want it to be clean, but I also want it to smell delicious. I love a good smelling product for my hair, so hopefully we'll see some good stuff coming out. We will see. We will see. All right, moving on. Oh, let's talk about, did I talk about this? I don't need to talk about that because that's already gone. So Dior. Hey, Christian Dior. So Dior is releasing these new Backstage face and body powder. You see what I'm talking about brands releasing body products? So this is adding to their face and body line. These are powders. How many shades are there? Ooh, this looks like a good shade range, Dior. Let me find out. Like, look, these swatches, I'm available. So they have these powders that are setting powders, but you can also use them as bronzers. I'm sure they look nice. These are gel-based powders. Okay, now they also have a setting spray, a primer, and a lip balm. This is a good little release. This is a good summer release. And look, they even have a boy in beauty come through. I do not want that lip balm. I hate lip balms that look like lipstick bullets. I don't know. Just to me, lip balms shouldn't look like lipstick bullets. I know it shouldn't matter. It doesn't matter, but it just looks cheap. I don't know, okay? But these look good. I'm interested in, I might go look at these powders. Let me find out. How much are $40? Are these going to Sephora, and are they going to be on sale? Because, oh, they are available at Sephora, so maybe that might be added to my list. Y'all let me know. Don't they look good? Let me find out. I might. Yeah, I might. Okay, somebody also messaged me about this Morphe 2 concealer. Here's the thing. I know I mentioned that I like the Morphe Foundation, the new one that what is it called? The filter one? Is it? Whatever, the filter one. And I also like the Morphe 2 Hint Skin Tint. Hint Skin. Again, I don't keep up with the kids, but this is their concealer. I don't want it. Okay, I don't want it. It's cute. It's $12, 15 shades. I'm sure it's cute. I'm sure it is extremely cute. It's debuting in Ulta stores for $25. I will look at it. I will look at it. I don't need another concealer, and I really don't need a lightweight serum concealer. I need a concealer that can cover up this darkness, because, child, the lack of sleep, being overworked, and being a woman of a certain age, I got the darkness. Oh, and also being half of a certain ethnicity got me on the hair looking dark, so I can't use a lightweight concealer. I'm not getting it, no. The Tarte concealer, however. So Tarte released their new Shape Tape Creamy Concealer, okay? So the Shape Tape Concealer, I'm probably one of the few remaining people that still really like the Shape Tape Concealer. I think it's a really good concealer, but I have oily skin, and it works beautifully as a foundation. Can I tell you? Fabulous. It's fabulous. I love it. I don't care. I don't care. Take it to the grave. I love the Shape Tape Concealer. I didn't outgrow it. I still like it, okay? So I like the Shape Tape Concealer, but now they made a more hydrating version. Same shades are available. They have the wide shade range. Sounds beautiful. Sounds lovely. I am open to it, okay? So I might actually try this out because it's gonna be in the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I don't really do videos for that, but it's gonna be in the 21 Days of Beauty, and it's gonna be half off, 50% off, so you can get it for $13.50. I think I might get that one too. I actually might get that one. I am intrigued, not gonna lie to you. Okay, another collection that I was asked about is the Oma Beauty Coming to America collection. So Coming to America 2 launched on Amazon Prime. Didn't watch it yet because I don't have Amazon Prime. I canceled that because I don't need to be supporting Mr. Bezos and his $1 trillion empire. I ain't got time, okay? Because he needs to treat his workers better. So I don't have it, but I'm gonna borrow somebody's Prime account and watch it, but that's not the point. That's not the point. I don't know about this collection. Okay, see the big palette, the one with the, how many pans is that? 10 pans. Full row of matte, full row of shimmer. It's pink. It's pink. It's rosy tones. This is giving me Anti-Pat's Divine Rose 1 and 2. I've heard good things about it though. Like the shimmers, I've heard people say they're really beautiful. Here's my thing. I have the existing Uma Beauty palettes, and they have pressed glitters in them, which is why I haven't featured them on my channel. I've had them for a while now. Like I've had them since they originally launched. I love the lip products. I did a video on those, but the palettes have pressed glitters, and you guys know how I feel about pressed glitters. I hate them with a passion of 1,000 suns. So I was apprehensive about this palette, and I'm like, it has pressed glitters. I don't want it. But on top of that, it's pink. I don't want that, you know? So I am more than likely not getting this. I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna be honest with you, and if I do a review, it's like, I'm not. But then they have two 9-pan palettes, right, that have blues in them. But if I cover up the blue, there's still berries and pinks. And I really don't want it. Like I'm here for the movement. I'm here for the, but again, this is something, like I said before, don't just support a brand because they're black owned and because you want to be, you know, a part of the cause. Support it because you're genuinely interested in the products. Like, I don't believe in over consuming for the sake of consuming. Sometimes, I mean, I do reviews and I do have a YouTube channel, and I buy more makeup than the average person, obviously. Like, that goes without saying. But the majority of the products that I buy, I have an interest in. And these, I know I'm not interested in, like the shades that, like, I'm not interested. And I'm just, if it comes to Ulta, it's at Beautylist right now, which is another deterrent for me. But if it comes to Ulta, I might pick up the darker of the two palettes. But there's so many shades in that I don't want. So it's like, buy it to review it, but then you don't end up reviewing it because it's too late and nobody cares. And so, you get what I'm saying? So I'm not planning on picking that up. The e.l.f. and Chipotle collection. Did I speak about that already? Bought it. Here it is. Here she is. She is currently on my eyes right now, and I'm working on a video for that. And low-key. But I don't need to dwell on that because it's no longer available. It's sold out like this, and I don't think they're restocking, so we can move right along. So, we have to talk about this one. Sephora and Coach. Did y'all see the tackiness of it all? This is so tacky. So Sephora had the nerve to do a collaboration with Coach. Well, that's not the nerve. The nerve is, look at this. They literally have a little unicorn, a shark head, and a dinosaur. Palettes. These are palettes. Keychain palettes. Am I gonna buy a Coach bag and put these keychain? Can you even listen? I used to be a Coach bag person, okay? I was all about Coach. I used to get Coach I had so many Coach bags, and when I got married, I sold them all. My ex actually took them and sold them for me. He's like, Tina, you ain't wearing these, and I'm like, you're right. You're so right. Handbags aren't my thing, so you won't see me like walking around with a $4,000 handbag. Like, where am I going? I have a Louis Vuitton bag that I have worn. I can count how many times I've worn it, and I know how much it costs. And I can just imagine me with a Chanel bag walking around. What's that, like 10 grand on my shoulder? When am I wearing it? Where am I I toss my bags around. The point is, I used to be into Coach. Didn't wear them, so my ex sold them. The point is, I am absolutely not buying these keychains. They look so tacky and childish. It is so, I don't know who decided this was, is Coach for kids now? Is that what it is? Are they now for kids? This is the tackiest, cheapest looking crap I've ever seen in my life. It's gaudy, it's nasty. Absolutely not. What? That is, no ma'am, no Pam, no, we're not doing it. No, absolutely no. Y'all, let's talk about this. Y'all saw this Ciate London palette, I Am Woman. This was, I guess, for International Women's Day. What in the ash and tart is this? This is like Tarte 2. Like, this looks so dusty and bad. I am woman. What's your superpower? What my superpower is trying to work on making this not look bad on my eyes. Are you serious? This looks so stupid. No, that looks terrible. How dare you? Sigma did these to-go palettes. So they're 9-pan palettes. They're not mini palettes, but they're meant to travel. Where are we going? You're not going nowhere. Sit down. Sit down. Don't be going anyway. But on-the-go palettes, 9 pans. They're all neutral palettes with like a theme. So you have an olive one that has like an olive shade, but then they're neutrals and browns. And then you have, what is that? Fiery, which has like a fiery orangey red, and then the rest are neutrals. Hazy is a cool tone one with hazy shades. Rosy has one rose pink, and then the rest are, anyway, they have like a ground and shade, and then everything else just complements it with similar undertones. These are cute. I don't care. I don't think you need all of them. You can probably pick your favorite one and go with it. But they're $29, or you can get the set of them for $139. Stop buying sets from these brands. I want to do a rant video where I just yell about sets and how these brands are getting over on us. Stop. Don't buy sets of the. You are not gonna look at the repeat shades. You don't need none of this. This is crap. But I've heard some good things about the Sigma palettes. I haven't tried them personally, and I'm not intrigued. I don't care about trying them. I'm not interested at all. Oh, did y'all see this new Nars collection that was a Nordstrom exclusive? So they have an eyeshadow palette which looks like any other eyeshadow palette that they've ever had. And then they have this highlighter bronzer duo thing, again, like any other thing they've ever had. But they have this bronzer balm in Casino and Laguna, right? Am I right? Am I right? Is it? Yep. This almost intrigued me a little bit until I remember that Laguna and Casino don't really work for me. But this, they have a cream bronzer, like Nars with a cream bronzer. I might want to try it out. I just might. I'm just saying, check me out. I might. All right, moving on. Did y'all see this Tarte and Sugar Rush palette? Look at this palette and tell me what you think. What is Tarte doing? What is Tarte doing? What is this? First of all, it looks like a snowflake. It's not the holidays. Why does this look like, no, we don't, why are you releasing this now? And you're saying it's, I don't see the crystals. I don't see, I mean, I guess the gemstone thing, but this just look disorganized and it doesn't fit. Like when you do a snowflake, I understand when it's the holidays and you're like, ooh, but this looks like a snowflake without any snow falling, and I don't want to think about snow, so I don't want to think about this palette, and it's on a white background, and it looks like the Ciate London palette, and I am over it. This looks so stupid. No, absolutely not. Dominique Cosmetics. Okay, so they released their newest collection. This is the Now or Never collection. There's a 6-pan eyeshadow palette, which I think this is the first time she's doing 6-pan. She did the 8-pan with BoxyCharm, but this is a 6-pan palette, and she's releasing it. I think the palette will be in the Trend Mood box. Trend Mood. These boxes, I don't want one. Let me not even pretend I do. This palette is 6 pans, like I said, but there's a pressed glitter. So automatically, it's not even included on my list. Then there are 2 liquid, are they lip glosses? There are 2 lip glosses, and then what else? That's it, right? I don't care. It looks pretty, I'm not gonna lie to you, but the last palette that I got from Dominique Cosmetics, the Transition palette, is a flop. That is another video that's coming up. It is a complete flop, and I don't think you should get it at all. What a terrible palette. It's so awful, and I may have gotten a bad batch, but I'm not even gonna talk about it. I don't like it. Absolutely not. So Dominique, no, we're not getting that. Moving on. ColourPop, of course ColourPop has a collection. They have an upcoming Disney, like, stop. So this is the limoncello. And I worked at an Italian restaurant for a while. I was also a bartender, so I served a lot of limoncello. But limoncello, as me would have said in Jamaican, limoncello. But limoncello, whatever, I don't know to pronounce it, okay? Don't even attack me. This palette looks cute, not gonna lie. It looks adorable, but ColourPop has done this collection already. Everything in this collection has been done by ColourPop. It's just regurgitated crap with a blue. And the blue looks stunning, not gonna lie. In these swatches, the blue looks nice, but it's all orangey shades. And I don't want it. I don't want it. And I'm so sick of ColourPop. Everything is just regurgitated. The packaging looks beautiful, but the experience I've had with ColourPop has not been good. Everything that I bought from them just looks so cheap and feels so cheap. So I'm done. I can't do it. Oh, Auntie Patricia! Auntie Patricia released a new shade of her Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder in Banana. It's a yellow. This powder is one of my favorite under eye powders. It blurs, it sets, it's gorgeous, it's glorious. And she added banana. I think this is such a smart move. Like, that is a good color to add because a lot of people love a banana powder for brightening. On darker skin, stop, you talk too much. Don't play with me. So I think that's cute. I do recommend this powder. If you're interested, that's a good one. Okay, moving on. We have, wait, where is it? Here we go. This is the Bare Minerals bronzer, right? So it's a cross between a blush and a bronzer. So bronzer, but it sounds like it's a blonde and she's a zer, so I'm like blonzer. It's weird, but it's a rose colored blush and they're trying to make it seem like it's a bronzer. It is not a bronzer. Stop playing yourself. Stop it. I'm not interested. You're trying it, but no. And then they have a lip gloss balm. Bare Minerals, this is so antiquated, just like your brand. It's over. No one wants it. Go away. Stop it. No, we're not playing that. Oh, Dior again. Dior has a bronzer that they're coming out with as well. There are going to be 8 shades of it. I don't know what I'm counting. There are 8 shades available, okay? They have a light to a pretty decent dark shade. They can go deeper. But this looks interesting. Dior. I'm gonna check you out, Dior, because I love Dior products. I love their face products, their complexion products. So I might check this out. I might check out the Dior bronzer and that face and body powder. We'll see about that. This is something that I wouldn't normally talk about, but I want to talk about it. This is the Sol de Janeiro Balm de Bright Body Cream. I actually like the texture of the Bum cream. I hate the smell I hate the smell so much. And this is expensive, but this is scented with black amber plum and vanilla woods. Oh yes, bring it to me. Put it on my body. So this is gonna be like a sexy, like vanilla with a plum. I love a plum smell. I want to smell this. I want to smell this. If it smells delicious, I might just get it because I love the texture of the Bum cream. It's expensive for no reason. I might try it out though. Did I ever talk about these milk chalks? This is the Milk Makeup color chalks. So they are wrapped color chalks. How else do you describe them? So they're like a wrapped cream product that you can use for your eyelids, your cheeks, or lips. And it's a peel-off wrapper, and you have a reusable tube, and you can use them wet or dry. And I don't know. This does not look interesting at all. Milk? Have I bought anything from Milk in years? No, I don't want it. It looks stupid, I'm not lie to you. It looks stupid, don't get it. Next. Makeup Forever, I'm gonna end on that. The Water Tone Foundation. I haven't bought a damn thing from Makeup Forever in years, and this little thing had me like, maybe we should do it, maybe we shouldn't. I'll think about it. The powder. Some people have asked me to review the powder foundation, which I think I'm gonna pick up from the Sephora sale and test it out because I did love their complexion products. I do love their powders, and it's a velvet powder, so I'm probably gonna check that out. But the foundation, their face and body was not intriguing, and I don't know if I want to try this one out. I might though. I'll think about it. I don't want it. I'm looking at it now and I don't want it. I don't want it. No, I don't want it. All right, that's it. We're done here. All right, my throat hurts. I am tired. It is time for me to stop filming. So I will leave you guys with a list of the products down below, as well as links on where you can pick them up. I will also leave general links down below so you can shop at your convenience. Those links are affiliate links, which means I will get a small sales commission if you make a purchase through those links. So if you do use my links, thank you so much, because it does help me to put right back into my channel. So it's a great way to show your support for the channel without having to do anything extra extra. It doesn't change the sale price. It just gives me a small kickback if you use my links. But if you're not comfortable with that, just shop the way you normally shop. No muss, no fuss. I'm still happy you're here watching. If you do like the video, feel free to leave a comment, a thumbs up. Just share some love so we can keep this channel growing. And I thank you guys for your continued support. I absolutely adore you. And until my wait. I'm gonna leave links to my Instagram and Twitter where you can follow me along. And now, until my next video, which will be very soon, I'll talk to you. Bye, guys.